Hi, hola. Welcome back to Witches of the Moon. I am the Humble Apprentice, your Friday host, and this is season 11, week 14. This week's topic is threshold magic. It is used when you want to keep energies that you want inside and energies that you don't want outside of an area or a space. So the other hosts on this channel have been great at explaining ways on using threshold magic to protect your home, to protect your space. So what I want to do is give you a working that will create a threshold around your property, around your home or your yard or your apartment. Going to need 4 small pieces of selenite, 4 black tourmaline chunks or pieces. You don't need huge amounts. You can if you want, but you're going to need 4 plastic jars. Old coffee jars work. I only have a mason jar as a sample right now, but the plastic jars do not biodegrade, so they're not going to fall apart, and you don't have to go back and check on your jars to make sure that they haven't rusted through and there is no moisture destroying the herbs inside your jar or the crystals. The reason we use black tourmaline is, for those who are not familiar with black tourmaline, it acts as a shield. It absorbs negative energy and it protects. So we pair it with selenite because selenite cleanses other crystals, and it also cleanses the space and it protects. So the two together will work in unison to keep cleaning out negative or unwanted energies. And then we're going to place herbs also in the jars. And right now we have all the leaves falling off the trees, so it's perfect time to gather. Excuse me. This is oak, so I like to use this for strength and power. And I also have sage for cleansing and protection. And if you have bay leaves, those are awesome. I don't have any here, but definitely 1 or 2 bay leaves, 3 or 4, however many you want. It's up to you. What you put in these jars is what calls to you, what you need in terms of protection, or if you want to have, rose petals for bringing in love, citrine for energy, whatever crystals you want to have in here, included with the selenite and the black tourmaline. Go ahead, be creative. This is your energy. This is your working. This is what you want to have around the energy you want to live with, because it's not just keeping things out, it's also increasing and magnifying the energy within your property or within your home or within your space. I'm adding yarrow for the psychic powers, divination powers, and protection. Also a lot of healing. If you're using glass, be careful when you add your black tourmaline because it can crack. And then add your selenite into the jar and start adding your herbs. Make sure that whatever you put in one jar, you put in all 4 of the jars. You want to have the same energy, balance, and intensity in all of the 4 jars. And then once you're done, you cover them. And then you're going to place them in the center of your altar or on a table. I like to put them on my altar to fill them with my energy. And visualize all of the 4 jars connected. And what you want to do is imagine like a network or a canopy of energy. Imagine this energy going and being really strong within the jars. Pull them apart about 2 inches from one another and see that the energy flows and it expands and it follows the jars. And now make sure that you put your energy into every single one of the herbs and the crystals that you put in those jars. Because what these are going to do, they're going to create a threshold where anything that you want inside is going to stay inside, and any unwanted energies are going to stay outside, will not enter your space, your property, your land. So you're going to go and you're going to walk to each of the corners and you're going to bury these jars between 1 and 2 feet underground. And then make sure that you mark the place where you buried them so that they don't accidentally get dug up. And so that if you do want to dig them up, you can, so that you know where they're at. And once you have all 4 jars in place, make sure that you visualize the area completely covered with the shield of your energy. Is actually the selenite cleanses other crystals, and the black tourmaline is a shield. It blocks negative energies and it absorbs them. And one of the ways that some crystals are cleansed is by burying them in the ground and letting the earth draw out any energies that you don't want, and then fill the crystal back up. They re-energize the crystals. So by putting the selenite in with the black tourmaline, you are in essence burying them inside the earth like little batteries, like rechargeable batteries. Thank you very much for watching. Please watch all of the other hosts' videos and have a great fall season. Enjoy your holidays and blessed be.